on the issue of what you asked me, let's come back to what you asked me about the alleged SARS that was scrapped. That one is a national issue, and it's not only in Anambra.
Yes.
And it came as a result of when the country was tensed, and people were actually not happy with a lot of government institutions, not only the Nigerian police. Nigerian police were not the only victim of that protest. So many government institutions were burnt down, not only in Anambra. But yes, thank God that phrase came and passed. But the Nigerian police is also suffering from most of these issues that happen because of that. Like some of our police stations were attacked and burned down. Some of them have not even been revived up till now. But notwithstanding, that does not mean that we are not providing security services. So scrapping of it assisted in also dousing the tension, because it's part of what the people were requesting for. And believe you me, it's in this platform, this kind of platform, that inform some of the decisions, not only the Nigerian police, but other federal institutions, or as the case may be, state institutions, make their decision. Police is not just police. You must accept police before they will police you. If an Anambarian doesn't want Nigerian police, there is no way Nigerian police will be in Anambra. We are not Anambra police. We are Nigerian police. So it's a federal institution that is here. So we can't force ourselves to police people. So there must be acceptance from the members of the public before we police them. You understand? So it is in that regard that what prompted the scrapping of the SARS as a body, as you mentioned. It was the people that we are policing say they don't want this, and federal government heard and say, okay, since you don't want this, remove it. And it was removed. So it was more like I wasn't there, but it was more like a national decision that was taken. That was what brought about the scrapping of ENDSARS. But we have this another body that was brought on board, which they call RRS, Rapid Response Squad. And they are doing it professionally. What are they doing that the alleged SARS that was scrapped we are not doing? Before even the creation of that body, there was a lot of training of these officers that are to deploy to this place, especially as it concerns human rights abuses. You understand? Because that is the main point of that SARS protest, alleged SARS protest. So there is a lot of human rights training that they undergo, and professional training of handling suspects, as the case may be. And remember, because of, as their name is, RRS, they are not just operatives that you see on the road. They are not just operatives that you see on the anyhow. Just the name they wear, a Rapid Response Squad. In case of any eventuality, they are deployed. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So, and I'll tell you that it didn't change anything in terms of security architecture in Anambra. Immediately, that body was deployed here in Anambra, just like other states where they removed SARS. Anambra people welcomed it because they saw the positivity, they saw the genuinity of not only Anambra State Police Command, but the federal police in Louis Edet House in terms
of... So you're saying that SARS have been replaced by
RRS.
RRS.
Yes, RRS.
Okay.
So Anambra...
So there's no void.
There is no void.
Okay.
So Anambra people accepted that, and we have been dealing with security situations as it comes up. Then on the issue of the ideology movement,
Yes.
I will say that many persons have hide under this umbrella and be committing crime. And Amberians are also aware of it. So attack on police personnel doesn't make you, it's criminal. Attack on government institution is criminal. So it is not unlike other crimes that have pushed for self-government and ideology. But notwithstanding, it is a national thing, and I believe that federal government is looking into it. So for me, the insecurity that we are facing here is a collective thing, and what we are currently doing is to make sure that the Anambra is stable, and that is the position of not only the state government and the police command. Thank God the state government, just like I told you, have joined in this by the launch of this recent Operation Udogachi.
If you wan buy land with no umunna wahala or a touch of spiritual problem, I recommend Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited.
You know, the relationship between the police and the masses, civilians, is like a marriage.
Yes.
There's a marriage. There's an understanding. And in marriage, once we start having trust,
Yes.
lack of trust, something led to it.
Yes.
You know, there've been factors that led to the civilian saying, I don't trust this my husband again.
Yes.
Okay? And the man say, na why no ordinable. Omalo nke kama.
Yes.
So government now somehow has married another husband for us.
Yes.
That is what it looked like. That government now introduced Operation Udogachi.
Yes.
And everything. So I'm putting it to you, and then I don't know if you agree, that the state government had to introduce another security outfit, which is Operation Udogachi cum Agone Chamber, because the insecurity has overwhelmed our first husband, which is the police. Do you agree that the introduction of Udogachi is coming from a place of incompetency from Anambra State Command? Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Why I say that is because, you know, just like I told you, it is at every time we assess security situation and we assess what is propelling crime. One of the things I know that propel crime is drug. That is what prompted the current Commissioner of Police in the person of CP Ikoye Orutugu to one of the agencies that we have visited is the NDLA. And in his comment there, he said that he deliberately is visiting this agency because of one of the things that he believes that propel crime is drug. And when you see these teaming youths, if they take drugs, they will arm themselves with weapons. And I said they have to say, if ever they will believe that na kobo rubbish. So it is in that level of ideology. It is in that level of their sense that and the psychology that Anambra State Police Command and the state government is trying to assess the situation and bring about this recent launch of Udogachi. There are so many other things I've told you the state government have done in this regard. Like when I told you about conspiracy of silence. The state government and Anambra State Police Command are working hand in hand. Before any decision will be taken when it concerns security, in as much as governor is the chief security officer, we have to consult each other. We have to let each other know. So the government will come to us and tell us, what is your assessment about this? Even to the DSS, which is the information managers of this our great country. What is the assessment of this? They will tell them that this is it or this is it. And remember I told you that police cannot just come and force themselves to police anybody. there must be acceptance from the members of the public. It is when this conspiracy of silence died that is what prompted the state government to launch this Operation Udogachi. Even with the way the name is, Udogachi simply means peace must reign. So it is in that regard that peace must reign, that ideology that the state government through Anambra State Police Command, give it into the Anambra that it is a collective responsibility that this peace must reign. Why did I say that? In the Operation Udogachi / Agune Chamber, the police is also factored in. Civil defense is also factored in. DSS is also, who provide those assets. Let's not talk about the logistics, the cars the state government brought. But who provide necessary assets like arms, the information, assessing of information, and knowing how to, the operational tactics to go into a particular place. It's still the security agencies. Let me not just take the glory alone that is the Nigerian police. Yes. It's still the teamwork of the security agencies. So it is not as a result of lapses from the security agencies, either the police or any of the security agency here in Anambra, that brought about the launch of Udogachi. It is as a result of Ndi Anambra collectively joining voices to make sure that this insecurity, saying that what is wrong is wrong. That was what prompted the state government to say, no, let's say it in the language our people will understand. Police. So the state government now say, no, let them say it in the way our people will understand. They now say, no, Udogachi Natana Anambra. And when you see the persons enforcing that the peace must reign in Anambra, it's still police and in the Anambra.
Because why I ask is like, it seemed like whatever the police were not doing right, that the Agune Chamber came and started factoring in results.
No. Police is doing everything right. But the idea of the launch of Operation Udogachi and the launch of enforcing Agune Chamber is as a result of when Ndi Anambra sees that Tochukwu Ikenga Bonye Anambra, I'm from Aba. And you see me going to Aba to go and tell Onye Aba that this thing you are doing is wrong. They will not see me as a foreign body. Of course, they know that I'm from Aba and I am saying that this thing is wrong. It is more like joining the security agencies, joining the strangers, the alleged strangers here now, which is the security agencies here, to say that not only police that is saying that this thing is wrong, not only the security agencies that is saying that this thing is wrong, but also Onye Aba, Bomoa, are you getting me? Is now saying that this thing is wrong. So the message will be clear and people will understand it well. That is why when the state government want to coin the operation, they didn't just say peace will reign, because peace will reign, but also some of us cannot understand. That is why I had this no Udogachi. So when you see me as an operative of Udogachi na Aba and Abumoye Aba, you will understand that I am not only assisting the Nigerian police, I am not only assisting the security agencies, but I am also joining voices in condemning what is wrong.
The police are saying, trust us again, trust us again, trust us again. How many times are we going to receive breakfast from police for us to say that this relationship is over? Because if the breakfast does not come from checkpoint, it will come from police stations. It will come from picking people without actually knowing their offense. it will come from unlawful detention. And these people are telling us that we are here to help you, that police is your friend. Now, there is this thing about trust us, trust us. How long will this appeal for trust? When will it even come to actuality that, okay, police can now use our trust well? For the distrust,
Thank you very much. The truth of the matter is that the first statement you asked me the first question you asked me in a video this interview was, who is Tochukwu Ikenga? And I told you who I am, and I also give a little brief on what brought about policing at a point in my life.
Own a land, secure your future. Invest with Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited for your peace of mind.